Okay.
Hey, so to the juicy news of the Stalker.
Oh my god. So we go to the mall. You want to buy the ghost?
You went to the mall.
We had a great time. We were at visiting a bunch of stores. We broke in the Mall of America. We went in the employees only section. We somehow She was very adventurous, and she was adventurous just to be adventurous, not because just for, you know how what I do, like I'm adventurous, but I have a point.
Yeah.
She's adventurous, but she has no clue what the fuck she's doing. Like I have no idea. Like I have no idea what she's doing.
It's wild and crazy, but likes to have fun.
I guess. Okay. But anyway, we go to the mall. We have a good time. We break into the mall, and the employees only. And then we come home, and there's this dude that's always there. And Spanish Club has a general meeting time where they all meet up and everything. Mm-hmm. There's this dude that's always there. And I didn't know that there was any history behind them. Yeah, we'll just call him Puar because that's what our code name for him.
Puar is isn't that the Dragon Ball Z cat?
Yep, I believe so. Yeah, for that one that Tien has, I think. Damn, I need the silkscope.
All right.
Anyway, this dude is driving up and down her driveway. As I'm
really?
Yes. So I never. Then I told you this.
No.
What? Okay. So I'm pulling. So I go to drop her off, right?
Okay.
And then she's like, "Oh my god, I can't believe he's here." This is her. I think it's her birthday or the day after her birthday. I don't remember. But anyway, there's this dude is like, he wants to give her a present or something like that. So he's been texting her all that stuff, and she tells me then that he is what's it called? That she considers him a stalker, right? And then she doesn't want to tell me who he is, but eventually I figured out anyway. But for right now, she's scared out of her mind. She's like, she's shaking and everything. And she's like, hey, can we just go to the lake that's down over here and just wait for him to go away? And I'm like, sure, if that's what you want to do, I can also kick his ass. Like, I don't know, like, is that an option? Because that's really creepy that this dude, he knew we went on a date because we announced it, mm-hmm. But we also are like he was in the room when we said we were gonna go on a date. I think for right now, hold on, I'll just probably leave this place for right now.
Yeah.
Anyway, we leave and everything. We leave to the lake.
Yeah.
And we call, we talk about it and all that stuff, and then she kind of shows me the text messages that he's been sending her.
Okay.
And then I'm like, dude, you gotta call the cops or get a restraining order on this guy because he clearly has something in his head, like a disease.
Yeah, and we've had lengthy conversations about that.
Mm-hmm. And throughout our entire me and Spaghetti's entire dating history, and he keeps thinking that she loves him unconditionally, but obviously she doesn't. Like, he just keeps getting this thing in his head, and this is where it's really messed up. Is that he thinks that he's trying to save me from her. So now he's trying to get involved with me and just telling me, hey man, I don't think that she's really loyal to you. Just be aware that she could be doing something else because she does all these things. And I'm like, sure man. And I just I play fool with this guy because I'm just like, you're an idiot. Like, I don't know what else you're talking about, but anyway, we call the cops to go to her house, and it's her grandma's house, and poor little grandma is in her house by herself.
Oh yeah.
And this dude is just outside of the driveway. Yeah, dude, it is creepy, right?
Yeah.
So anyway, we get out of the car for we're still in the lake. We get out of the car. We just kind of go to the pond, and I just tell her, you know what, I'm gonna be here for you, because I really care about you, and I don't want anything to happen with you.
Right.
Because that would be very weird. This is just I didn't know anything prior that she had a stalker or anything like that. It's just bomb was dropped right there. Just.
So it's just kind of she let the news happen that she had a stalker.
Yep. And it's hey, I actually have a stalker. I'm like, that doesn't change anything other than we gotta
deal with that.
Yeah, that sucks. Okay. Cops come, and as soon as the cops come, we go there, and apparently he's gone. And the cops ask her all these questions hey, how do you know this guy? And she's like, oh, I guess we dated a while ago, but we're not dating anymore.
So they did?
They did date.
Oh.
But this is what.
Oh.
And apparently, I don't know how far they got. I think they did some stuff, but I don't know how far they got in the relationship.
So maybe that's why he has it in his head.
He has it pretty good in his head that she really I mean, I kind of like when I was dating. Spaghetti.
Oh, we'll blur it.
We'll blur it out. Just put a take the sound bit. Anyway, when I was dating her, it was very clear how she was with me. All up until the point where we realized that like religion actually played a factor into our relationship, and then that's where we were like, no. That's why I'm like, my God, like just lighten up.
So was she kind of that way?
It was weird because she was actually very free. She was very lively. She was way more lively. But we started ever since like we went on a couple of dates to go to her church just to like play at the piano, stuff like that. And there, I did get a text message. We kind of like try to get together.
Yeah, because like there's talk on this text right here about like heading to Stillwater and you guys meet at the church and stuff.
Where she was doing, because she was at a church event, and I was just driving around Stillwater waiting for her, and then I go there to pick her up so we could just play at the church, and then, we're just, every time we hang out, we keep building on our relationship, and we're like, this is going good. Did you want to, test the waters? But she was like, at first she was all gung-ho, going back to that one night, we were at her driveway with the police, and the police left, and we thought we'd heard the dude again, so we go to the back of the house, and she's holding my hand, and she's just like all up in me, and I'm just like, baby, I got you.
Yeah.
I was just like, baby,
I got you.
I got you. And she's just
who's in control?
Yeah.
Artie's in control.
Well, actually, it was the man downstairs that was like, more or less like, you like it, right? Like, I think so. Anyway, that was bad. Anyway, we ended up like, that was like the closest we ever got. Everything after that was a downhill slope because this Pilar just kept coming and interfering in our relationship. As in, like, he would either pull me aside and be like, dude, she's unfaithful, she's trying to get to me, and I'm just like, whatever. And then he would go and harass her apparently, and she would be like, I don't know what to do anymore. And then throughout the text, I think I kind of go through that. But yeah, let's read a couple more.
It looks like you guys are talking about her caveman phone.
Yeah, because she's a person that doesn't need a phone ever, because she's a bad texter.
And she, like, at least what I know of her, she's very forgetful and always forgets something.
Yep. She forgets this in text and everything.
So you were sketching. Wait, hold on. What? Yeah, you need to see the movies Part Robot. You're talking about RoboCop.
Yeah.
Well, unless there's almost no profanity and nudity, I'll consider watching it. What's it rated?
And I'm like, how can your like, I don't know. What would you say? How do you say it? Okay.
And then her next text, like immediately after, says, "Could you send me a pic of your sketch?" Because you were apparently sketching RoboCop. And you reply with, it's extremely violent, haha. It's rated R last time I checked, but it's got a cool concept. And you also say, yeah, I can send you a sketch sometime tomorrow. My bag is not with me at the moment. And then she replies with, dude? Like, exclamation, question mark, exclamation. You want to scandalize me or something?
Well, like she, in this way, because I was telling her how much I love movies.
Yeah.
And I was telling her, like, dude, you don't watch movies, you don't listen to music, like, oh my, like, you are a caveman. Like, in my eyes, it was just like, how do you live without like experiencing these awesome things?
Yeah.
Like, you don't like movies, but at least you have movies.
I mean, see, the thing is, I grew up with movies, and I watched a lot of movies with my parents and dad.
Exactly, yeah.
So like.
But you're not an active moviegoer,
Right.
Exactly.
I used to be.
Yeah.
But now I'm just like, I'd rather just do other things.
Which is fine. And that's totally fine. But with her, it was just like, because there was something in a movie, she's not going to watch it. And it's like, how close-minded. Like, I hate people that don't like to try new things. That are so close-minded, so, like, I don't know, whatever. And if it's if it's for your religion, I guess I could understand that. But, like,
that's kind of where the joke comes in, like, just sitting there is goes against my religion, or like,
Yeah, and it's just like,
watching TV, watching movies, that's against my religion.
Yeah, it's like, I'm not trying, and that's where she said that, like, are you trying to scandalize me? I was like, no, there's just a movie that I like that I think that you would like, so I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a really cool movie, and I'm like the kind of person that I'm just not bound by anything. I'm not bound by anyone or anything.
Yeah, that's where you reply with, lol, no. I just want to show you some awesome 90s movies like Ninja Turtles, Terminator 2, anything John Hughes. And she says, I have seen the last part of Ninja Turtles. And then you just, apparently, nice, the old one, right? But what I'm talking about, there's no nudity or graphite stuff. I'm sure you meant to say graphic stuff. A lot of these movies are awesome and teach you about life. And then she says, I prefer to learn through hands-on experiences rather than learning about life through TV screen, although I might give it a try. Tongue face.
I just don't like, and then this is where I started to get to know the real spaghetti. Where she just was like, would be, oh, I want to do this, but maybe some other time. As in, like, no, she just likes to turn you down that way. Like, I'll do this, but won't do it, you know? That's how I found out who the real spaghetti was.
Yeah. I'm just kind of scrolling through the text to see if there's any more really...
I think there is some pretty good, more stuff in there. But they're like...
Thomas Pass...
Yeah, I think a couple times we go to her, I went to her house once, to her parents' house. We carved pumpkins and during Halloween. That was really fun. I just had another thing that we did together. I forgot. We went to Stillwater, downtown Stillwater together. And then we did something else. Oh wait, no, I want to learn cross chop. Okay, anyway, yeah, keep going.
So, there seems to be like talk about confusion. Something about like, hey, it looks like you're getting crazy like me. I actually didn't work today, was confused, in parentheses. Do you have an audience at all? Must be talking about more stuff. And oh no.
Oh, it's not enough time. Guys, we'll figure out what else is going on. Trust me, there's more to this story because it gets pretty crazy.
Right, I'm gonna have another special outro because I keep adding different ones. So,
I love it.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. All right, guys. Bye bye.